Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and we are having a Gothic themed In Focus Friday. In fact, it's not quite Gothic as well because we have a Three Graces, so in a way I suppose it's a great engravers themed In Focus Friday. I'm here at Chards Coin and Bullion dealer in Blackpool, and they've given me access to some very special and very cool things made of silver and gold, which is what In Focus Friday is all about. Now, you may have seen earlier in the year, in fact it was very end of last year, I had a look at a 2-ounce gold Gothic quartered arms, and today we've gone 5 times better because it's a 10-ounce gold Gothic crown. And this is not something that you'll see very much of at all. In fact, let's have a quick look before we look at the coin at quite how many of them there actually are, because the mintage on this I think is tiny. Here we go on the other side, 50 in this presentation with 56. The remaining 6 will probably be going to Trial of the Picks, which, if you don't know anything about, is where loads of different pomp and ceremony happens of coin testing, and it's actually quite horrible to watch because they basically damage and scratch coins on purpose. But nevertheless, 50 only of these 10-ounce Gothics. To put that in perspective is hard to do. Only 50 of these coins exist, and it's quite special really to be able to have one here. Now, I am a huge fan of the Gothic crown as a design, as a coin. I think this is magical as a design. It's probably one of my favourite all-time designs from the Royal Mint's releases that they've done over the last couple of years. Hey everybody, future Backyard Bullion here. Now, it was only after filming, when reviewing the footage, that we noticed the quality issues, which I've highlighted here, that you've probably already seen, because they're glaringly obvious now when you look back at the footage. But the lighting on the day didn't lend itself to seeing those issues, and if I had, you know me, I would have talked about the quality control issues as I saw them. Now, Chards Coin and Bullion are aware of the issues on this particular coin, and they are taking steps to get that rectified with the Royal Mint, and that's as much as you can ask from a dealer. They take quality of their coins that they sell very seriously, and I have no doubt that they will look to get that rectified as fast as they can. But it is a shame to see a £26,000 gold coin with issues like that. Now, quality aside, we're not really talking about that in the video. We're talking about the bigger economy of flipping and macroeconomics when it comes to the Great Engravers series. So I hope the video still is enjoyable and stands regardless of these small quality issues. Enjoy, we'll see you at the other end. It's beautiful, and in many ways I think better than some of the previous Great Engravers coins, although beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But one thing that really separates, I think, this release from some of those others in the Great Engraver series, like the Una and the Three Graces, is it is a companion piece with a portrait. And there are a lot of, I suppose, disgruntled buyers out there, we might say, from the Royal Mint who weren't able to get the whole set. Because of this huge uptick in flipping and coin flipping, which is such a sensitive topic, a lot of people will argue it's just part of what they do to make a bit of extra money, to make some cash. Others, the coin collectors, absolutely hate the idea of coin flippers because they are siphoning away coins that collectors really want to have for their own collections. So whichever camp you sit in, you can't ignore the fact, though, that they have created this really interesting economy that has grown from Royal Mint products, and it's grown and grown and grown over the last couple of years with these releases of the Una and the Lion. And I think long gone are the days now where you could buy the 2-ounce gold Una and the Lion from the Royal Mint issue price and then sell it for £60,000 graded. That was, I think, the top price on a heritage auction from memory. And the 2-ounce silver is selling for £7,000 or £8,000 for 2 ounces of silver. Long gone are those days. And that's reflecting, I think, in this particular release of this market here, which was slightly also hindered by it being a 2-part release with these 2 designs. Personally, I think the Royal Mint should have had a 2-coin set in a box. There wasn't a great deal of difference in terms of time for their releases. So if you're worrying about your customers not having enough cash, if you're RRPing a coin like this 10-ounce for I think it was £26,000, somebody who's going to have that much money to buy this is going to have enough money to buy the second one in a short space of time after. So a 2-coin set might have been a better approach for the Royal Mint. But this flipping market has now, I think, started to realise that some of these coins are not quite as easy and surefire to sell quickly. And it is going to be interesting to see how that evolves over the coming years or even months, to be quite frank, because there are releases upon releases coming out from the raw mint. One thing that is evident of these coins, and in fact one of my very good friends who owns his Gothic said this, was it's special, it's different, it's something that's nice to own. And I think over a long period of time, the enjoyment that somebody might get from owning a piece like this might well outstretch the value of it as a collector's item. Now, liquidity is the key point, I think, for this in terms of sellability. The Una and the Lion, the three Graces, they were exceptionally liquid. You could buy them even at the inflated prices if you found a good deal, and then sell it and flip it instantly for more. And they would change hands more and more and more. But I think a lot of these coinsters, these coin flippers, are now realizing that they have to maybe hold on to things for a little bit longer. So we'll see what the plans are in the future for the Gothics. Well, not the Gothics, the Great Engravers, beg your pardon, from the raw mint, whether they have a new engraver celebrated with new coins and quite how popular they are. But I have no doubt that upon release day for whatever Great Engraver coin next comes out, there will still be a huge rush and a huge queue with many people wanting and vying to get what they see as free money. So it is an interesting concept, but you can all agree, I think at least, on the beauty of this particular coin. And it is nice to see the 10-ounce version. It's not something you'd see every day. And Chards Coin and Bullion have one here for us, which is incredible. Now we've also got, I haven't showed this before, and there's a great opportunity to do so, the three Graces in gold. I have got the 2-ounce silver version of this, which I think is also a really good learning point on the same topic of flippability and values and markets, because my silver, I was offered nearly £2,000 for the raw version of the silver the week of its release. Now I chose not to sell it, I chose to send it off for grading, because at the time a graded version of that 2-ounce silver was selling for about, well, estimated to sell for at least £3,000. So I chose that gamble. I didn't get the perfect grade, and now when you look at the markets for those particular coins, they've come down quite considerably. And you can, I think, maybe at a push get your three Graces for about £900. So it's quite a lot less. So lessons definitely to be learned, and we can only look to the past to see what comes into the future. But again, we can all agree that this is a beautiful coin, a very, very nice piece indeed. And it's nice to see some raw mint coins in good quality and good condition as well, because goodness knows, you guys have been watching my channel for a while and you've seen some horror stories of some recent releases on the raw mints products. So it is nice to see them in the flesh, in good condition. So there we go, a 10-ounce Gothic crown. That's another bucket list item. I'm having an absolute ball here at Chards Coin and Bullion, and there will be many more videos coming over the coming weeks and months of some of their incredible stock items. I think they had a good time choosing some of the really cool things to put out and showcase when I visited. So lots more to come, and if you want to see those videos, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and if you've enjoyed looking and oogling at, gosh, combined retail value here of close to even £40,000 of gold, then you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise, that is it from me. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.